Welcome to the Contigo Taqueria training video to show you how to make items in the delicious menu offering. Contigo Taqueria offers customers fresh, made-to-order authentic Mexican and Southwestern dishes, including tacos, burritos, taco salads and burrito bowls, and specialty items, sides, and desserts within minutes of ordering. We begin with perfectly cooked and deliciously flavored products that you simply heat and serve in most cases. This gives you an easy and efficient way to sell appetizing Mexican and Southwestern products in your retail operation. In this video, you'll see both how to prepare Contigo Taqueria items and how to serve them to your customers per their order preference. This will show you exact measures for each of the menu items and how to package them for customers to take and go. Contigo means with you in Spanish, and we are there with you in every way to make your Contigo Taqueria business a huge success.
Hi, I'm Chef Lonnie Varisco, the corporate chef of Performance Food Group. I want to welcome you to the kitchen today to introduce you to our exciting new program, Contigo Taqueria. It's a turnkey Hispanic program full of amazing food products that we're going to show you are so simple to use. Most of the product is really just going to be heat and serve. The quality is going to be there, and it's really going to separate you from your competition. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to introduce you to some of the amazing quality products you'll see on your menu board with Contigo Taqueria. We're going to start off with our protein selections. So in front of me right now, as you can see, I have the three main core protein items for Contigo Taqueria. So right here we have our seasoned taco meat, our seasoned chicken fajita meat, and our seasoned beef fajita meat. The three core protein items for Contigo Taqueria. The thing that's going to be really spectacular for you, the operator, all of this product is perfectly seasoned to provide you the consistency you need to serve a quality product to your customer. I want to introduce you right now to our beef fajita meat, one of the core protein items for Contigo Taqueria. As I open the box up, I want you to notice when I hold the bag up, this meat is already perfectly cut, it's a ½ inch thick, and it's fully seasoned, so that flavor profile is going to be consistent in your operation. You have a lot of options in the way that you could heat this up. You could choose to heat it up by taking it out of the bag, placing it in an oven-proof pan in a 400-degree oven, and warm it for 15 to 20 minutes. You could also leave it in the bag, place it in a microwave oven, and heat it for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. The other option is you could take it right out of the bag frozen, a little bit of oil on a flat top griddle, and go ahead and cook it and warm it up. That'll take maybe about 7 or 8 minutes. If you want to speed your prep process up by being prepared for the next day, you could let this product thaw naturally in refrigeration from the freezer, and it'll cut maybe 4 to 5 minutes off of each one of those options that we already talked about. The main focus that you want here is make sure that the product reaches 140 degrees or a little bit above that Fahrenheit internal temperature. When we go and put it into the hot well to hold it, we want to make sure we stir the product periodically to distribute the heat. And again, we're trying to keep it above 140 degrees, which is outside of the temperature danger zone, to make sure you're serving the best quality and safest product possible for your customers. Right now, I'm going to show you one of the other core protein items for our Contigo Taqueria program. It's our fully seasoned chicken fajita meat. I'm going to take this out of the box, and I really want you to, again, to take a nice look at just how beautiful the chicken breast meat is. Again, it's fully seasoned. It's cut to a ½ inch slice. It'll give you perfect flavor and visual consistency for your customers. To warm this item up, you've got a few options out there. You could take this bag as it is from the freezer, place it in a microwave oven, heat it on high, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. The other option is you could take this out of the bag, place it in an oven-proof dish, go ahead and put it in a 400-degree preheated oven, warm it for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. We could even take it out and put it on our griddle and go ahead and cook it for maybe 7 to 8 minutes. The key here is you want to make sure that this product is going to get above 140 degrees when you're warming it. When you place it into your hot holding unit, you're trying to keep it above 140 degrees to keep it out of the temperature danger zone and make sure you're serving not only the best quality product, but the safest product possible for your customers. So the chicken fajita meat and the beef fajita meat, that are two of the core protein items with Contigo Taqueria, they're going to be part of the amazing menu that you're going to offer to your customers. You're going to find these products to make the best tacos, the best burritos, and the most amazing burrito bowls you could possibly have to serve to your customers. The flavor is going to be there, the quality is going to be there, and the consistency. The next protein I want to introduce you that's part of our Contigo Taqueria core program is our taco meat. This is already fully seasoned, absolutely amazing flavor, and very easy to use. You're going to apply this product to a lot of these great menu offerings. We're going to use it on our soft tacos, our crunchy tacos, our taco salad, along with our burritos and our burrito bowls. And we're never going to forget that it's going to be a wonderful addition to any nacho dish that you're going to serve with the program, and our papa fritas. The easy way to heat this up is we could take it right in the bag, bring it to a microwave oven, and warm it for 15 minutes. Take it out, cut it open, and put it right in your hot well. Another option could be bringing a pot of water to a boil on the stove, drop the bag in there from a frozen state, 20, 25 minutes later, it's ready to go. If you have an oven, don't worry about it. Place this into an oven-proof dish with a little bit of water into a preheated 400-degree oven. 20 to 30 minutes later, it's going to come out absolutely perfect. Once you have it in the hot well, please make sure to stir it maybe every 15 minutes to kind of redistribute the heat evenly. We want to keep that temperature above 140 degrees Fahrenheit so it's out of the temperature danger zone, to make sure you're serving not only the best quality product, but the safest product to your customers. So I want to introduce you now to some menu enhancements for Contigo Taqueria's program. You could also call them limited time offers, or LTOs. These protein enhancements can take you to the next level and give some really interesting offerings for your customers. The first one I want to talk about is our West Creek pulled pork. It's fully cooked. It comes in 2 5-pound containers. Very easy to heat up, and again, we want to make sure we just get it above and hold it above 140 degrees. And the instructions are on the box. Make it really easy for you. This next item, our West Creek fully cooked beef. Think of barbacoa, a staple in a Hispanic cuisine. This product, again, is fully cooked. We're going to warm this up, and then you're going to shred it and have just an amazing LTO offering to provide to your customers. When we move over here is our Contigo crumbles, and our chorizo crumbles to be specific. And if you look at the beautiful color, you can see they're well seasoned. Take this product, you could let it thaw naturally, you could microwave it for a few minutes, and you talk about an amazing enhancer to any type of a breakfast burrito, a burrito bowl, a taco, or even to put it on top of the papa fritas or the nachos. It'll be a real flavor explosion for your customers. The last protein, which is a staple for anybody that thinks breakfast is going to be key for their operation, is our Nature's Best eggs. These eggs come in a bag, easy to heat up in a little bit of water in your oven. You can certainly do it in the stovetop or in the microwave oven. They're light, fluffy, beautiful golden color. They're going to be really a great enhancement to that Contigo Taqueria menu. I want to introduce you now to another component of our Contigo Taqueria program. It's the rice, a real key component to making a good quality Hispanic product. We're going to start with the white rice. This product is IQF, means individually quick frozen. It's actually fully cooked. When you bring this product in, it's very simple to warm up. You could add a cup or two of rice to one, let's say 2 cups of rice to 1 cup of water. Place that in the microwave for a couple of minutes and it'll fully rehydrate. You could also take the product and actually place it in a colander or a strainer and run hot water over it for about 3 to 4 minutes and it'll fully rehydrate. The same is true with this other core product, which is the brown rice. Again, IQF frozen, individually quick frozen, very easy to use, full flavor, just like the white rice. These two are taking these core products and offering you an enhancement or a limited time offer LTO item. The first one is cilantro lime rice. We do this by offering a little bit of a cilantro lime pesto, a squeeze or two of our peak lime juice into it, and it'll absolutely be a great addition to any Contigo Taqueria menu program. Here, what we've done is taken the brown rice, part of the core program of our Contigo Taqueria program, and we've added our Roma and Magellan amazing spices and herbs to it. Cumin powder, chili powder, garlic powder, and onion powder. It's a flavor punch to the Contigo Taqueria program as an enhancement. I want to introduce you now to two other of the components that make up the Contigo Taqueria menu: our black beans and our pinto beans. When you see these cans arrive at your back door, you know that quality's arrived along with amazing flavor. The first items are these black beans. These certainly could be served cold if you wanted to have them as an addition to a salad, or you would warm them up again above 140 degrees, hold them that way as well to ensure safety, and then you could use them in the wide range of warmer, hot menu items that we offer in the Contigo program, such as a burrito or a burrito bowl. You could even add them to your favorite nachos or your papa fritas. Same is true with these pinto beans. They could be kept cold, a great addition to any taco salad, or a key component to take that taco soft or crunchy to the next level, or to add another layer of flavor to your favorite burrito that's part of the Contigo Taqueria menu. Easy to use, and remember, when you see this Contigo label, you know quality has arrived at your restaurant. Here are some of the vegetable ingredients that we utilize in our Contigo Taqueria menu. I'm going to start off by showing you fully roasted peppers and onions. Couldn't get any simpler. When this comes in, you could microwave for about 4 or 5 minutes from a frozen state. You could heat it up on the stove for a few minutes at a medium heat on the grill, or you could place it in the oven and warm it that way. If you take a look at these peppers, look at the beautiful red, green, and the white onion that mixes in there. It's a real great color pop. It also looks great because it looks like it's been cut by you. So it's got a great presentation. This could be kept cold if you wanted to do that as an enhancement for one of the taco salads, or it certainly is a main component for any of the soft or crunchy tacos, burrito bowls, or burritos. Here is our roasted corn. Again, it's going to come in frozen. When you get this product, basically, just like we talked about with the peppers and the onions, microwave it for a few minutes. It comes right up to that perfect temperature. You could heat it up on the stove, or you could warm it in the oven. And one of the great things to look at is, look at the little roast marks that are there. The visual appeal of this corn is going to be spectacular for your customers. It's going to give a great pop if you wanted to keep it cold for a salad. It also is going to be that perfect little sweet crunch when you bite into that softer, crunchy taco, the burrito, or that first spoon out of one of our amazing burrito bowls. The next enhancement we have is our Santa Fe blend or Southwestern blend vegetable mix. For those of you that maybe want a great vegetarian experience, a vegetarian burrito bowl, a vegetarian burrito, or soft or crunchy taco, when you look at the mixture of beautiful black beans, the roasted peppers, the broccoli, and the corn, this is a great addition to really make that meal fulfilling and spectacular. You also could use it on top of one of the taco salads. It's easy to use. Warm it in the microwave, heat it on the stovetop, or warm it in your oven. It's a great addition to the Contigo Taqueria menu. Here's the next ingredient that's part of the Contigo Taqueria menu. It's chicken tortilla soup, ready to go. You don't need to do anything to it. Simply heat this product up right in the bag in boiling water for 15 or 20 minutes, or take the bag over to your microwave oven and go ahead and cook it for about 20 minutes. Once it's done, open that bag up, place it in the container in your hot holding unit, and keep it above 140 degrees so it's out of the temperature danger zone to serve a safe product along with a quality product to your customers. Your customers have the option of a large container or a small. Either way, it's going to be one of the best soups they've ever taken home. And to make sure they remember the Contigo Taqueria experience at your operation, we've included these great stickers to let that customer know with Contigo Taqueria comes quality. A great addition or enhancer to the chicken tortilla soup is to utilize our tricolor Contigo Taqueria chips. If you look at the colors that we have here, the red, the blue, and the gold, those are really eye-popping when you add those to the top of the chicken tortilla soup that's part of the Contigo Taqueria menu. Along with that visual appeal, that texture of that little crunch in every spoon that they take is going to make it a memorable experience. The next item or ingredient I want to introduce you to that's part of the Contigo Taqueria menu are our West Creek Highway 40 fries. These fries are not only delicious because of the battering on them, they're also designed once cooked to stay crispy for a long period of time, not just under the heat lamp, but crispy and delicious on the ride home that customer is going to make when they're bringing these to their back door. The thing that we look at with these fries is you may think, what an unusual item. But think of Papa Fritas, part of our Contigo Taqueria menu. It's basically a play on nachos. The crinkles that are here, when we pour our Contigo queso over the top, they're going to help hold on to each one of those fries for a delicious bite every time. When you're taking and adding some crumbles to it, or some of our Contigo Taqueria ground beef, or maybe even our Contigo chicken fajita meat or beef fajita meat, you're going to make an amazing nacho substitute, Papa Fritas. You may never go back to the chip again. The next item I want to talk to you about is our Contigo Taqueria Tamales. They're available in both beef and pork. You'll notice they come in a natural corn husk wrapping. They will arrive frozen. They're very easy to heat up in a microwave oven from a frozen state in about 10 to 15 minutes, or in a preheated 375-degree oven. Might take you about 10 or 15 minutes. It's really something that we consider to be an enhancement to Contigo Taqueria menu, or an LTO, limited time offer item. But for those people that live in an area that are looking for an amazing quality tamale, you won't beat these Contigo tamales. The next ingredients I'm going to introduce that are key components of our Contigo Taqueria menu are really the foundation that begins your customer's experience with the great menu offerings from Contigo Taqueria. Here we have our 12-inch flour tortilla. And this is going to be the main component, obviously, for any of the amazing burritos that you're going to offer and quesadillas. The product's going to come in just like you see it. It's to be stored at room temperature. Once this bag is open, go ahead and wrap it up in plastic wrap, or you could get a nice big Ziploc bag and keep it stored in there. You want to keep it airtight. If you want to warm this tortilla, you got a couple of options. If you have a griddle, you could take 2 seconds, literally, like maybe 20 seconds per side on a preheated griddle, or you could place it in a 350-degree preheated oven, a whole stack of them. It'll take maybe about 2 minutes to warm. Your last option is going to be the microwave oven. 2 to 3 minutes on high in a microwave oven, and you're going to have a nice warm tortilla to start that burrito or quesadilla experience. Another thing that we offer, if you see here, here's the two options you have for our soft or crunchy tacos. Our 6-inch flour tortilla, again, it's going to arrive just like you see it, basically at room temperature, what we call a dry storage item. This, again, can be warmed minute or so in the microwave oven, just in a big stack like this. You could do a quick warming on a flat top griddle, or again, in a preheated 350-degree oven for a minute or two. And all these things could be held on the hot holding unit that you have or your steam table. The crunchy tacos that you see here, they're going to come in dry as well. You don't really need to heat these guys up. You want to be careful not to crush them because they are delicate. I would tell you overnight, I'd get a Ziploc bag, maybe a gallon size, and keep them airtight, and make sure your staff handles them with care so they don't crumble. But they're going to be a great dining experience for your customer. And again, the foundation of a lot of the great experiences that your customers will have enjoying our Contigo Taqueria menu. The next ingredients I want to introduce you to that are part of the Contigo Taqueria menu is this wide range of cheeses. While we have thousands of cheeses available with Performance Food Group, we're really focused on the ones that have the great Hispanic culture behind them, whether it's Oaxaca feather shredded cheese, or quesadilla feather shredded, or cheddar. All of these are going to be great components or additions to a burrito, a soft or crunchy taco, a taco salad, or even melted on top of one of our offerings of Papa Fritas or nachos. If you want to have more of a liquid or creamy base to it, we certainly have our queso blanco. We also have our golden queso. Either one of these is available to heat up basically in a little pan over a medium heat. You want to stir it constantly, or you could take it and microwave it in an oven maybe for about 10 or 15 minutes. If you chose the golden queso, we even have a great Contigo Taqueria dispenser that could be very convenient for you and your customers. Rounding out our dairy offerings is our crema. This crema is really traditional to Hispanic cuisine. It's a great addition Could be a side item to enhance the tacos, soft or crunchy, enhance your burrito, or even your taco salad. It's got a little bit of tartness to it, but a really creamy flavor. It's an amazing product and part of our Contigo Taqueria menu. All of the shredded cheeses are going to come conveniently already ready to go to you. Could be in a 5-pound bag or a 2.5-pound bag. Simply open the bag, place it in the container, hold it below 40 degrees in your cold holding unit, and you're ready to make some of the most amazing burritos, soft and crunchy tacos, burrito bowls, or melt them on top of those great papa fritas or nachos. The next array of ingredients I want to introduce you to that are part of the Contigo Taqueria menu is some of our fresh produce and some of our canned produce items. If you look here, we have our Peak Fresh Shredded Lettuce. It's already shredded. It comes with 100% yield. You don't have to worry about doing any type of labor to it whatsoever. It's going to come refrigerated like this. Make sure you keep that product below 40 degrees. It's a component of our tacos, soft or crunchy. It's certainly a part of our taco salads as well. These are our fresh diced tomatoes. Again, 100% yield. They're going to come diced just like this to your door. You want to keep them below 40 degrees. You're going to hold them in your cold holding unit on the line that you have for production. And again, you're going to see this as a component in our soft, crunchy tacos. Could be added as a delight as part of our burrito bowls and certainly part of our taco salads. And what would be a program without beautiful sliced jalapeno peppers to add that little bit of heat or spice to enhance your favorite papa fritas, nachos, soft or crunchy tacos, burritos, or burrito bowls for that matter. If you want a milder version, try out our Contigo diced green chilies. They're a key component of a lot of Hispanic cuisines. Again, mild in flavor, but a fun addition to put on top of the nachos, papa fritas, add them to the softer, crunchy tacos as well. And a program like this could not be complete without a pre-seasoned Western-style guacamole. It's going to come in frozen, very easy to handle. You're going to let that slack out naturally overnight with refrigeration. Once it's done, you'd add it right like this to one of your units that you're going to place in your cold holding well. You want to keep that below 40 degrees. It could be a side item or an addition to any of the fabulous items we offer on our Contigo Taqueria menu. The ingredients in front of me right now are part of our sauce line that we offer with our Contigo Taqueria menu. All of these would be held in your cold holding unit on the line when you're doing production for your customers. The first that we look at is chimichurri sauce, a key component of Hispanic cuisine. This is a great addition as an add-on to one of our burrito bowls, could be added into the burritos, or one of our crunchy or soft tacos, or get really fun and add it on top of the papa fritas or the nachos. Another neat little culinary tip, if you wanted to, after you warmed up the chicken fajita or the beef fajita meat, you could toss it in the chimichurri sauce before you put it in your hot holding unit to add that extra special flavor layer to the customer's experience when they dine with you. Our salsas, while this one is medium, it's going to be available in mild, fire roasted, and even spicy. It'll hit any type of palate desire that you have. So right here you can see we've portioned out some of the great sauces that we offer as a component of our Contigo Taqueria menu. This allows your customer to take home with them exactly what they want. And they can portion on top of their burrito, crunchy or soft tacos, nachos or papa fritas, the perfect balance of flavor, whether it's salsa, guacamole, a couple of perfect strips of our jalapenos, or some of our crema. It'll give them a great dining experience when they're home and thinking about the great meal they just purchased from you. The next group of ingredients I have in front of me that are key components of our Contigo Taqueria menu are our beautiful triangle cut white corn tortilla chips or our round cut golden corn tortilla chips. Either one of these are components not only for our nachos or our kids menu, but you might have a customer that wants to take a bag of them home with some of the salsa or some of the queso sauce. They could be a great new menu addition to your Contigo Taqueria menu. And for that sweet tooth, whether you're a kid or an adult, we have amazing churros. And if you look at these, I mean, I can't almost handle it without wanting to take a bite right now myself. These could be dropped into the deep fryer, cook for about 1 to 2 minutes at 350 degrees. You could also preheat your oven to about 375 degrees. You'd cook them for maybe about 8 to 10 minutes, looking for a little bit of blistering that's going to happen. They have a nice, rich cinnamon flavor to them, very traditional with the churro. And to make it easy for you, they even come with this sleeve. You'd slide them right in. You could hold them in your hot holding unit. Take them with you. A great grab and grow dessert for that great sweet tooth. Another option that we have are flan. The flan's going to come in frozen. You'd let that slack out naturally under refrigeration overnight. Then it's a grab and go item for that perfect classic Hispanic dessert. A spoon is all you're going to need, and another great memory provided with Contigo Taqueria. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn all about Contigo Taqueria, the great menu items, and how flavorful and how easy they are to handle. Please make sure when you're handling the product, look at your local reference guide for what your safety and sanitation standards are and make sure you adhere to those. I want you to view these videos as much as possible. Share them with your team members so that you can execute this program at the highest level possible. You'll also find phenomenal information in our Contigo Taqueria Operations Manual, and we have some fantastic training posters that you can put in the back for your staff to reference to make sure every time you make one of our menu items, it's of the highest quality and it's going to take into account safety and sanitation standards to make sure your guests not only have an amazing meal, but they have a safe meal as well. Again, thank you for joining me, and please join me again soon. Welcome back. We moved from the kitchen where you learned about all the amazing ingredients we have as part of the Contigo Taqueria menu to make some great dishes, and now we're going to actually put those together. Melvin's here to help me, and we're going to have a customer up front who's ready to order one of our burritos. The first thing Melvin's going to do is grab one of our warm 12-inch tortillas, put that down. He'll slide over and put about 3 to 4 ounces of the rice of choice. We have 4 options available. That'll be about 1 or 2 spoonfuls. The next thing he'll do is slide a little farther, and the customer will select, do I want the black beans or the pinto beans? And we'll do about a spoon of those, roughly 1.5 to 2 ounces on it. And now it's time to select the protein. If the customer wants, in this case, the chicken fajita, we're looking for about 6 slices, which is roughly 2 ounces that we're going to go ahead and put onto that burrito. Melvin's ready now to slide down a little bit farther. And the next thing that Melvin's going to go ahead and put on there is going to be the roasted corn we talked about as one of the vegetable options for him. We'll place that down. He'll slide a little farther down, and we're going to put a little bit of cheese. In this case, the customer is looking for some yellow cheddar cheese. And to finalize this dish, it's the sauces. In this case, a little bit of crema is going to go on, some salsa, and the customer wants a little bit of the chimichurri sauce, and Melvin's ready to roll up that burrito so the customer can experience one of the amazing items that we offer with Contigo Taqueria. The first thing that customer is going to do is select from one of our 4 rice options, and Melvin's going to put about 3 spoonfuls of rice into the bowl to start with. The next thing Melvin's going to do is slide down to see, does that customer want our pinto beans or black beans? In this case, it's the black beans. And Melvin will put about a spoonful right on top. Now it's time to select that protein. The customer here is going to take a little bit of our chicken fajita meat, and we'll put about 6 strips right on top, which is a great portion, right around 2 ounces. Now Melvin's going to slide down again, and what we're going to do next is let the customer choose the vegetable. In this case, they're going to take the Southwestern vegetable blend, and Melvin will put roughly about a spoonful on top. Melvin's going to slide down now, and it's time for that customer to pick the cheese that he wants. We're going to take the Oaxaca shredded cheese, sprinkle a little bit of that right on top. We're going to finish now with the sauce, and in this situation, a little bit of chimichurri is what the customer selected, so right around a spoonful, and about 3 or 4 slices of jalapeno on top, and this customer is ready to experience one of the best burrito bowls in town. This customer is looking to experience our crunchy tacos. Melvin's got those down, and we're going to put our fully seasoned taco meat to start with right into the shell. He's finished with that. The customer now is going to add a little bit of black beans, about a spoonful to it. He'll slide down a little bit more, and now it's time for that customer select cheese, and in this case, it's our shredded cheddar cheese. As that goes in, Melvin's going to move down to finish this great crunchy taco off with a little bit of our shredded lettuce as selected by the customer, some of our diced tomatoes, and the perfect topping, our crema. He's wrapping it up, and this customer is ready to take home the 2 best crunchy tacos he's ever had. This customer is looking to experience 2 of our soft 6-inch flour tortilla tacos. They're warm, they're down. The next thing the customer selected, because it's a kid, he's actually going to go ahead and try out our chicken fajita meat on one and our fully seasoned taco meat on the other, perfectly seasoned and ready to go. Now that selection comes to cheese, and the young man is going to want a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese on top. He's going to finish his selection with our shredded lettuce, our diced tomatoes, and a touch of the crema. And I think he's going to have the best soft tacos he's ever had. And this customer is looking to experience a taco salad. He starts with our chopped romaine lettuce. That's going to put the bed down. The next thing we're going to add is our black beans. Now the customer selected our seasoned ground taco meat, and we're going to put that right in the center. Now the vegetable choice. This situation, the customer wants our Santa Fe blend vegetables. It's a great mixture of corn and beans. That's going on top. As the customer and Melvin slide down one more notch, it's time to select the cheese. And they're going to sprinkle a little bit of Oaxaca shredded cheese right on top. We slide down a little bit farther to finish this product off, a little bit of crema and tricolor tortilla chips, and it's going to be an amazing taco salad to go home with this customer. On these papa fritas, this customer has chosen to take and put a little bit of our chorizo sausage on it right after he experienced all of that wonderful golden queso being melted right over the top. And a little bit of a smoothing agent for cool to the mouth is going to be adding some of our great Western-style guacamole. The next ingredient he's chosen is some of our diced tomatoes, along with some of our jalapenos. These papa fritas may make this gentleman never want to have nachos again. So this customer wants to have some nachos. Melvin's grabbed our white corn tortilla chips. We've put a nice layer of our golden queso on top, and he's getting ready to take a scoop of our seasoned taco meat. After that's done, the customers request some of our black beans, great spicy jalapenos, and finish this product with salsa. This is going to be one of the more memorable nachos this gentleman's ever had.
Thank you for taking the time to view the Contigo Taqueria training video. While this video covered both the Contigo Taqueria food preparation for the warmers and specifics on making the menu items, we encourage you to read and refer often to the Contigo Taqueria Operations Manual and Contigo Taqueria Preparation wall posters. Pay attention to all food safety requirements, including food handling, serving, temperatures, food replacement and replenish, and cleaning. We are here with you in helping you operate a very successful and profitable Contigo Taqueria business.